Hey guys, Richard here, eBike Reviews and Adventures, and today we're taking a closer look at the Himiway D5. This is the 20-inch. Don't be confusing that with the 26-inch because they have two different models there. We're going to take a closer look at it. We're going to run through some specs. I'm going to tell you the things I really like about this bike and a couple of things that I personally would like to see changed for my personal preference. And then we're going to take it for a ride and show you how it performs. So let's get into the video. Oh, well, hello. Hi. Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at you. Oh boy. Hi. What's your name? Riley. Hi, Riley. Hi, Riley. Oh, big hugs, huh? Big hugs. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, we lost our doggy about 5 months ago and haven't had the desire to get another one just yet, you know.
We could do this all day.
It's so funny. Riley. It's beautiful. All right, now that we're done visiting with Riley, let's check it out, the Himiway D5, because I tell you what, I like it. First, let me say that there's not a lot of full suspension bikes that are in the 20-inch. Okay, you mostly find that in like a 26-inch. And I am very fond of 20-inch tire bikes, and I've been looking for a while, and we used to have a 20-inch bike that had a full suspension, and we got rid of that a long time ago, and I just haven't found anything to replace it. And this makes a great replacement for me because of the style of riding I like to do. So I've already grown very attached to this bike just because it performs so very well. Let's take a look at a couple of things. We got a 750 watt motor down here. Now 750 watts is a pretty standard motor, right? I mean, you find that in most bikes. But what makes this one different is this one has 90 Newton meters of torque. And that's important because it's that 90 Newton meters of torque is what gives you the actual power to go up hills and things like that. 70 to 80 Newton meters is pretty standard for most e-bikes, but this one has 90 Newton meters, so it's got plenty of power. So I love that. Aside from the motor, we do have a 15 amp hour battery tucked away underneath right here with an option for a second battery, another 20 amp hour battery. So you can have a 15 and a 20 if you choose to purchase that option. So that's pretty cool. Let's jump up here. We've got hydraulic disc brakes, and we do have these Tektro, and this is 203 millimeter discs. So they put the bigger disc on here, and we've got some really good brakes, really good braking power. When you pull the brakes, this thing stops you real quick. And it's one of the, it's just one of the better performing brake systems I've been able to experience. And part of that is because they chose to put a 203 millimeter disc rotor. Most bike companies only give you 180, so that helps out a lot. I love these tires. Now this is kind of like a hybrid tire. It's kind of like a street tire because you have more surface area to hit the roads. But the way it's got these really deep cuts in here, it also makes it really good for going across the grass, the dirt, the gravel, because you can still get some really good traction with that. So I like that over the standard knobby tires, which is good for off-road, but it's not really good for hard surfaces. So I love this tire a whole lot. Moving on, and I should mention that this is a Himiway branded, but it's a Kenda tire, so super nice. We do have the suspension front forks here that are adjustable, pretty standard. We have, let's see, moving on down here, we have a large crank. You know, I didn't look up to see what size crank this was, and it's not written on here, but it's a good size crank, so there's no ghost pedaling. We'll show you that in the video. There it is, the D5 20-inch by Himiway. Love it, love it. Moving on back here, let's see here, the Altus derailleur performed well, no problems with that. Right out of the box, no adjustments needed. Back here, we do have brakes and blinkers integrated with the rear frame, so that's kind of cool. We have plastic fenders, and up here we have a Mick. If you can see that, this is a Mick rack, so it's good for 120 pounds. But what Mick means is you can find different types of attachments that will attach to this rack rather easily to be able to put it on and remove it without having to use straps or something like that. So I like the Mick system a whole lot. Let's see here, we have the Himiway branded memory foam seat, which is working pretty good. It's just wide enough to give you a good support on your backside, so it takes away some of the aches and pains. Let's take a closer look now at the rear suspension, because this is the magic right here. This is one of the better rear suspensions that I've come across, okay, for a full suspension bike. It's super smooth on the bumps. I mean, incredibly smooth. I will feel the bumps up here, and I feel nothing back here by the time this rear tire hits the bump. Just super smooth, like it a lot. Just well designed, very beefy, very strong. I've seen suspensions on other brands that were very weak in the way they were designed. They would bend easily. I don't think we're going to have any type of problem with this rear suspension the way it's designed. Let's move on up here, guys, because up here in the cockpit is vitally important for our riding comfort and our riding style. I'm going to power this back up because it timed out while I was sitting there talking with the puppy dog Riley that visited us a moment ago. So let's hold this. There it is, popping up right there. You can see that beautiful screen. We'll get back to that in a moment. Over here we have rubber grips. We have a small little palm rest bump out here. I do like to see them when they're just a little bit bigger, but it's a comfortable grip because it's very rubbery, so you can grip it even when it's sweltering hot out here like it is today. We got the Tektro hydraulic brakes right there. Here's the button pad. This is one area of improvement that I would like to see. The button pad does have these little etched out marks so you can see what they are. This is your up and your down, and there's your power button, and then this is your left and right blinkers right here, and then over here is your mode button. But it is kind of hard to see, and I would like to see that if it was maybe white embossed or something. You got a left-handed thumb throttle right here, and over here we have the display. Right behind the display we do have the LED light mounted up here, which I prefer the lights to be up here versus mounted way down low because you can't reach them too well while you're riding. But while you're riding, if you need to make a quick little adjustment, you can just reach up here and grab it and make some adjustments if you need to shine it a little further down the road. Let's get back to the display in a moment. They do give you a bell. This is an 8-speed, so remember when I said there's no ghost pedaling? Super nice. And they also gave us a finger shifter over here to change those gears. Back over here to the display. Really nice looking display. When I activate the blinkers, you can see it flashing up there. Push again to turn it off. You got the battery indicator right here. Right here in the center, it tells you if you're in torque or cadence sensor mode, because this does have both, which is pretty cool. Right now it's in torque. Oh, I hit a button and it jumped into the menu, and I didn't want to do that, so let's back out of that. There we go. While you're riding the bike, while you're pedaling it, while you're moving along, if you hit the M button over here, you can bounce between torque and cadence. I can't do that while it's sitting still, okay? But when we're riding, I'll show you that. Down here, the mode button toggles through your trip, your average, mileage, your wattage that you're using, all that fun stuff there. It tells you if you're in torque or cadence mode, that kind of thing. Kind of cool. And then over here, you have your levels of pedal assist. Right now, it's in off, but we can jump it up to Eco Plus, Eco, Tour, Sport, and then Turbo. And I like to leave things in Turbo because, well, that's how I like to ride. Guys, super nice bike here. Let me show you this too. The handlebars are adjustable right here, so you can adjust them, lay them forward if you need to, or bring them just a little bit closer to you. This is a great bike for small people because you've got a 17-inch step over. You can lower your seat down really, really low to the ground. So if you're a really short person, you'd be able to ride this bike. I'm 6'1", and I can comfortably ride this bike because I can raise the seat post up quite a distance there, as you can see, and I can still have a comfortable ride. Guys, that's going to be it for here. Let's get this thing on the road and show you how it performs. All right, guys, I'm rigged up with the other camera now. Let's just get on and go for a little ride. Show you how this thing performs. We will put this up in Eco Plus to get us started. That is the lowest gear. And we're going to get out here in the road. Make sure nothing's coming. Oh, that is so smooth going off that bump right there. I mean, you just glide over it like a cloud, you know, just so smooth. We're gonna get out here. Looks like Eco Plus is gonna give us about 8 miles an hour, but I can go faster if I pedal a little harder. There you go, pedaling harder. I can get up almost to 10 right there. But if I wanna go faster, just bump it up. There's Eco. This is in torque sensor mode. There's Eco. There's Tour. That's probably fast enough here in this neighborhood. But it is a very quiet motor. You don't get a lot of road noise from the tires because they're more of a street tire. You don't have the rumble that you have like on some tires that are the knobbies. So I like that a lot. just a nice, peaceful ride. I'm going to get around this corner here and I'm going to show you how the brakes perform, because like I was saying, you grab these brakes in an emergency situation or something and man, just super quick. Love it. There is no play, no nothing going on there. I mean, it just grabs and it stops you. So that's really cool. Yeah, so we're just out here riding. Yeah, cruising right along. I like the fact that while you're on the go like this, that if you want to change your riding style and you want to go from a torque to a cadence or cadence to torque, hitting that mode button, we're going to do that right now. There it is, cadence sensor mode. So now it takes zero effort from the pedal to get this motor started. And I tell you what, I am moving these pedals probably about a quarter turn, and this bike wants to take off and go. It does, it just wants to take off and go. So we're going to put it down at Eco Plus. That's the slowest mode. We're going to stop here at the stop sign. We're going to show you what that looks like again. So nothing coming. So there he is, just real sensitive there, boom. And you might be able to make some adjustments in the app, because you can do a fair amount in the app, and I didn't explore that too much. But yeah, so here you go. Cadence sensor mode, just light on the pedals, no effort at all. And it's going to get me up to about 11, but if I bump it up into Eco, then it's just going to take me off a little bit faster. I'm going to go faster and faster, and I keep bumping it up. I'm going to keep going faster and faster as I lightly turn the pedal. Look, I'm not moving the pedal much at all. I'm just barely moving the pedal, but we're flying. That's what cadence sensors do for you. And some people love those. I prefer the torque, so I'm going to put it back over here in torque sensor mode by holding the button. Now we're back in torque sensor mode. Hello. And now I can control the speed a little bit better because it's according to how much pressure I put on the pedal, kind of like a manual bike. And that's what I like about it. So yeah, just kind of cruising along. You know, we've had this for about a week and a half, and we've had it out riding it a fair amount. We took it on a longer ride recently, and we had it out going through city streets and some trails, and just had a really good time. Because guys, you can have a really good time when you have a really nice bike. And for the current asking price of about $19.99, let's just hop up here, take a look at it one more time. Current asking price of about $19.99 for everything that you get here is a really good deal. Super good deal in my opinion, because it's really good quality. We rode a Himiway about 3 years ago, and I can tell you the quality has improved significantly, as most companies do. You know, when companies over time, they improve their products, improve their processes, and Himiway is no different. They have really improved the quality of their bikes very nicely, and I tell you what, just super, super, super. I really like this color too. This is the sage color, okay? So it's super nice, especially in the sunlight, that really light color green. Guys, I like it a lot, and I think you will too. If you're looking for a 20-inch bike and you're not sure which one to check out, look for a dealer in your area, because they have dealerships throughout the United States. So check them out, because you're not going to be disappointed. There's just no reason to be disappointed with this bike, because it performs so well. With the exception, my personal preference, man, I hope they do something with that button pad. And you know, I do a lot of riding. I go a lot of long range riding. And for me, I'm going to need a slightly bigger battery, so I may see about picking up the 20 amp battery as the second battery option and get it wired in. I'm not sure where it connects. I imagine it's going to go here in a down tube, maybe on the rear. I don't know. I didn't see any pictures online showing how it connects or where it connects, but I'm thinking about doing that just because I typically need a little more battery than 15 amp hours for my longer rides that I do. But yeah, super nice. You're going to like it too. Guys, that's it for this video. Give me a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, follow the link to go check out the Himiway D5 20-inch. I'll see you in another video real soon. Ride responsibly, ride safe.